Hey guys, all things Apple here, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction video of Apple's product Red iPhone 8 advert, and yeah, let's get into it. So let's play the video. And it's kind of a cool idea. I just turn my brightness up, and this is it's red and black go well so much. It goes so well. They really go. Unlike the last year's iPhone 7 when it was all red and white, that is actually a really cool. That is actually a really cool advert. Let's watch it again. React to it. Okay, so we've got red. The part, just little bits of the phone. And it's the iPhone 8 Plus. That, oh yippee. Why do they have to go with red all the time? Why can't they just go, well, can you imagine a green or a blue? Why can't they, but they could do other stuff. They could do other stuff, other colours, and not just red, and colours like rose gold, white, and space grey, and rose gold, and red. They could try blue, they could try green, they could try yellow, maybe even pink, Wait, but they have actually tried some of those colours I just mentioned. They did it with the iPhone 5C in 2013. It was just a plastic, colourful variant of the iPhone 5. The only real differences that I had was that it was made of plastic and you could get it in other colours, but you could never get one with a white front, which I thought, you could never get it in black. And I bet if Apple had have made a black and white iPhone 5C, I bet it would have looked splendid. Well, they kind of already did make a black and white iPhone 5C with the white one, and with the white iPhone 5C and a black front. But if it was the other way round, with a white front and a black phone, it would just look insane. It would have looked insane. Let's get it right. It would have looked insane. But it's just was really bad. It's just really a shame that Apple just won't do any other colours other than in their iPhone lineup, other than space grey, rose gold, and product red. They could experiment with loads of colours, like this iPad right here. Just zoom out a bit. This iPad right here, it's an iPad 2. Yeah, it's the iPad 2 on iOS 6. Now just enter my code. Oh yeah, it's the iPad 2 on iOS 6. It cannot connect to the internet here. Oh, and by the way, iOS 6's internet settings do still work. In the video when I said they do not, they actually do still work. So don't listen to what I'm saying in that video when I say they do not work, because they do work. This iPad just won't connect to the internet of this house, and my iPod just here, which is also running iOS 6. They're just running different versions of iOS 6. And this iPhone 4, it's run out of charge, but I think it's run out of charge. Yeah, it's run out of charge, but it's running iOS 7. So yeah, this is what both of the devices' settings applications look like. That's what their settings applications look like. I'll just turn the brightness on this one up a bit. You see, that's what their settings applications look like. This is the iPod and iPhone iOS 6 settings. This is the iPad iOS 6 settings. I'm actually a really big fan of of the iOS 6 settings on the iPad, just because they look better than these. This one kind of makes me think of iPhone OS 3 a bit. I do like iPhone OS 3, but I just see this as a reminiscent of iPhone OS 3. But I don't really... But sorry about that. I'll try and edit that out. So... and that. So yeah, I actually know. I just leave it in there. I just leave it in. Doesn't matter. Everyone coughs every now and again. So it doesn't matter. That I don't really think I should be bitching it out. Don't think I should really be bitching it out. I don't think I should really be I can't talk today. I don't think I should really be bitching at Apple for iOS 6 because they sign iOS 6.1.3 for the iPhone 4S and iPad 2. This was never running any newer firmware this has never run any new firmware since iOS 6. And the update there, the update it's got right there, is actually for iOS 8.4.1, which would then still have an update, but then it would update you to iOS 9.3.5, which is this device's last support, which is the same for the iPhone 4S. I don't need this iPod in the video anymore, and I don't need my iPad in the video anymore, so let's go over to the computer. I actually don't really think... I think they should actually start signing all versions of... I think they should actually start signing every single version of iOS. Every single version of iOS for all devices. Because I have... I did have an iPhone 5 on iOS 8, and back when iOS 8 came out, I wanted it so bad to be back on iOS 6. It worked so well on iOS 6 until iOS 7 fucked it up. And then iOS 8 fucked it up even more. And yeah, that was probably just my experience of the iPhone 5, and I actually destroyed that iPhone 5 because I was so pissed off with it. But anyway, that's pretty much all we've got time for in this video. You have been watching All Things Apple, and this is All Things Apple, signing off.